Big Leigh pedo sectarian Griffiths is being cut loose by Celtic.
Yeah, like over distraction fears, a striker could remain at Dundee until the end of the season. Ange Postecoglou made it clear Griffiths would not be in his first team plans.
Well, I think we already knew that. The fact he's loaned it to shitey Dundee tells me he's not going to be in his first team plans.
He's cut loose. It's been brought to an end after 8 years. He was handed a fresh 1-year deal last summer, and Ange did this.
But what I don't understand is why is he being cut loose now? I thought his loan deal with Dundee was till the end of the season.
Yeah.
So why is he being cut loose now? Why not just let his contract run out and then au revoir, Leigh Griffiths?
Exactly. Surely they've had to pay him off or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you would assume so. But yeah, 8 years in at Celtic Park and it's all done and dusted. I mean, don't get me wrong, the guy definitely had some... He did have a good spell. Some, highlights at Celtic, especially earlier in his career, but I mean, there was a time that people were debating who's the better striker, Griffiths or Dembele. That feels kind of mad, considering Dembele's went on to play for some big clubs and...
Well, one club after Celtic, but I get
it. Well, you get what I mean. Atletico. He played in France as well, so get it fucking right on me.
Alright, Celtic fan.
And what's Leigh Griffiths really went on to do since then, apart from
the
message 15-year-olds, you know what I mean?
Sure.
The careers are kind of went in different avenues. Anyway, Ange Postecoglou made the decision the other day to trigger the early release of the 30. I mean, again, 31, to me it feels like Leigh Griffiths is a lot older than that. It just feels like he's been around for a long time.
No, what's going on?
I don't know.
What's going on with the pedo?
I think it's just because he's that much of a prick. He's been in so many headlines over the years that you assume he's been around for a lot longer than he has, where in reality he's still only 31. And due to him being cut by Celtic, this automatically triggers his Dundee loan, I believe. So that's him no longer officially on loan at Dundee, even though he's still technically at Dundee at the moment, still training. I guess there's no real issue. I mean, Dundee could try and sign him up on a free contract, but the wages, we don't know what was the split with Celtic and Dundee. I highly doubt Dundee were paying his entire Celtic wage. So for Leigh Griffiths now to sign with Dundee, it means he's going to have to accept a massive pay cut. Is he willing to do that?
Maybe he'll just
till the end of the season. Maybe he'll take. Or
maybe he'll just accept what they were paying him, like their half or whatever their fee was.
So if he's on like 15 grand, 20 grand at Celtic, they're probably paying him like 2 grand. Celtic are making up the rest of it. I'd say Leigh Griffiths would have been on a decent amount at Celtic. I'd say about 20
Well, you know
grand.
what, though? But I don't think anyone else would really take him, so, I mean, he's probably as well fucking doing it.
It's Dundee or nothing, so...
Dundee or bust. Anyway, Leigh Griffiths, there's not really an awful lot more to say on Leigh Griffiths, so I think we have to take a skip over to the big leagues.
No, maybe he can DM his 15-year-old girlfriend and see if they can lend him his pocket money, like, if he's
that's very true. But anyway, Tony Watt, he's not a guy that touches kids. He nears his Dundee United move.
The only thing Tony Watt touches is the back of the net with the ball. Fine goal scoring form. League. I mean, I know what. Fair play to Leigh Griffiths. See those 2 free kicks against England. I can let a couple of DMs slide for that,
Prince Andrew didn't do any of that.
Nah, fuck Prince Andrew. He never
probably plotted to kill Diana, but he didn't.
He never scored 2 goals against English, but Leigh Griffiths did, right? So on that note, Leigh Griffiths, he's a prick, but he's our prick.
Well, I wouldn't go as far as say he's our prick.
Yeah, I wouldn't say nah.
He gave us a cool moment.
We don't want him, right? But we do want his 2 free kicks, so we'll settle for that.
Trade deal. Anyway, Tony Watt, he's nearing it. Looks like 100,000.
Technically, Scotland scored those free kicks. It wasn't Leigh Griffiths.
It was Scotland, it was the big LG. Luke Gallows. It wasn't Leigh Griffiths, it was Luke Gallows.
I was going to say it was Steve Clark's free kicks, but he wasn't there at the time.
It was
Stratton, aye.
It was GS.
Big guy. Fucking Stratton. Wee Gordon ran on and banged those 2 free kicks in, right?
Anyway, Big Gio says Suter will be playing for Hearts because he expects a summer arrival.
Basically, Rangers are fucking skint. We can't afford to pay up the money.
But this is I don't get right.
We'll get
Hearts want 500,000,
and they've just went and sold Patterson for 16. So that tells me that
I'm not saying Sutter, right, is going to be the difference between winning the league or not.
Could be.
But see, say you get a few injuries, right?
No,
and you look back at the end of the season. Why didn't we pay 500,000 to get centre back cover when the Champions League's on the line?
Not even that, in my opinion. Yeah, the Champions League coming in wouldn't Suter benefit from being with Rangers for 6 months.
Exactly what I said in my fid.
You know,
bet him in.
Rather than, he just comes in his first game, could be a qualifier.
Especially if Goldson's away.
Yeah, wouldn't it make sense to bring him in now?
Well, there's no qualifier group stages, but I get you.
Oh, I suppose,
But
when Rangers finish second, they'll be in the qualifiers, won't they?
That's true.
Well, there you go.
They're not finishing second.
Oh, that's very true. I'll tell you what, Suter, he'll be playing Champions League football probably anyway, because he's not going to be at Hearts, so there you go.
Well, Hearts are only 9 points the gap.
Maybe he could get the playoff. I don't know.
You never know.
He could, especially if
remember when Hibs were top of the league?
That feels like fucking 10 years ago. It was a very long time ago.
Then Scott Brown was offered the job, and everything went to shit since then.
It did. Anyway, Tony Watt apparently is moved to Dundee United near and closer after they agree a fee with Motherwell. See, I like Tony Watt, right? I think he's a good striker, but the fact that he moves club every single year, to me, just goes against him. I'd like to see Tony Watt stick at a club now and actually, have a couple of good seasons consecutively back to back. And then who knows, maybe if he does that, he'll get a move to an even bigger club. But I don't think this moving year after year after year to a new team, I don't think that's going to do much for him. I don't think that's the correct
don't get to me
forward. But
I'm not saying Celtic could have got him back, but if you're going to give Griffiths a 1 year, why wouldn't you bring Watt back?
I'd take Tony Watt at Hearts,
Of course you would. Hearts are pish, but I mean. Anyway, Scott Bain, he signs a Celtic contract extension until 2024. Talk about pish.
Third choice goalkeeper, kind of surprised. Does Celtic really need him? Does Celtic really want him?
Says to me, Joe Hart's probably going.
Well, how long's he signed for?
I think it was only a 1 year deal.
Even if he does go, I think Bain's time is up. I mean, at least you can say, Barkas cost $5 million, so they kind of have to play him.
That's his rise to fame.
I mean, what's Bain's? What did Bain cost?
Exactly.
Fucking $5 on a bottle of Ambrose. I can't see Bain having a career at Celtic. Unless they're only giving him a contract extension to sell him, but then again, how much are they going to get for him doesn't really seem worth it in my opinion. He's a player that you would let go in a free and you wouldn't even bat an eyelid. So there you go. Yeah. Yellow cards wiped clean for Scotland's playoff match against Ukraine.
No, it's Austria, is it not?
Ukraine.
Is it?
Austria play Wales.
Fair enough.
We'll smash them, and then we'll smash the winner of Austria-Wales.
Fucking good.
And that is it, guys. Celtic play Hibernian tonight.
Yeah, we preview on that.
We preview on that. But as for all the other news, not a lot to say other than Leigh Griffiths is now without a job. Tony Watt could be nearing his move to Motherwell, and Rangers are not prepared to go further.
No, it's moved to Dundee United, you prick.
Alright, fair enough. And Rangers are not willing to go get a further 500 grand into debt.
And also, in other news, Robbie for Arsenal Fan TV, regardless of race, is pish.
Yep.
Some guy commenting, you just want to bring down a black guy's business? Well, what the fuck's the race got to do with it?
Don't worry, if one of us does something heinous, I don't think the other one will kick us off the channel, so we're here to stay.
That's it.
We're actually we're recruiting. We need new members. There's not enough of us here. There's only two. Two against the world's never going to be enough. We need more.
You want to the 2-man power trip?
If you want to apply, then I know, but we need a McMahon, don't we?
God damn it!
We need a McMahon in here. So if you want to apply to be on the channel and make vids, then we ain't gonna fet you.
But you have to pay us to do that.
Aye.
We don't pay you.
Fine. Until we get monetized, then we'll give a wee split of the revenue.
But until then,
we'll all be happy.
Till then,
guys, that's it. Till next time.
Chucky Arla up there.
Peace.
Up